Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your 12 political questions, to read on your 12 political questions. I take your questions out of the chat before I come on, and about the hour before I come on, so you can just leave your questions there. And then during the live stream, if you would, anything in all caps is how you communicate with me. That way I know when you're talking to me, because people have whole conversations and it's a really great community. Thank you for that. People are really supportive of each other and helpful. We also have epic troll slayers who help keep us safe. Thank you. All right, 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are there. And I timestamp them as I go. So every Black and Orange live stream is timestamped. The only exceptions are actually this Saturday, so tomorrow. Tomorrow evening from 8 to 10 p.m. Chicago time is our monthly Patron Tarot Social. So you've got me for 2 hours, and we read on anything really. And we generally don't end up talking about politics, but anyway, that's tomorrow evening. And I understand some of you, it is only a few dollars, but I understand that some of you are on really, really tight budgets. So I'm here every day. You've got me every day to do political stuff. Okay. I think that's it. I don't have any astrology today. Maybe Sunday. I might start tacking. I'm thinking about tacking on, like I did yesterday at the end. I went over Abbott's chart, trying to help explain why he's so awful. And I'd like to keep doing that with different political figures. So maybe every few days I might just tack on at the end when I'm done with the tarot, to go through just what kind of people, astrologically speaking, what kind of people we have in charge. And it's just mind-blowing. Anyway, I just saw, where was it? Kevin, hey Kevin. Kevin saying we need a bonfire of sage at every intersection here in Texas. Like that. Here, do you need some? Here, you can take mine. So, okay. All right. So we are starting with Texas questions. Texas, Teggis, Texas. I once lived in Texas. I lived on the edge of San Marcos. Anyway. All right. At 3, well, yeah, 4 minutes in, we're going to jump right into Perla's question. Perla Maldonado. Perla Maldonado. That's beautiful. Perla Maldonado. I like it. It's a beautiful name. All right, so Mitch McConnell, this is where we're starting. Buckle in, kids. Mitch McConnell has asked Texas Senator Cornyn to join discussions on gun legislation. Can we trust either of these men? What are they up to? Because my understanding is Cornyn, with the NRA meeting committee thingy, whatever happening today, my understanding is that he was the first person who was just like, that thing Friday, yeah, I've suddenly got a, scheduling conference, I forgot. Yeah, sorry, gotta be there. Bye. Like everybody should. I never I never want to hear American Miss America Pie, that whatever that song's called. I never want to hear that again as long as I live. He's performing, yeah, in Texas after the shooting. Yeah. Anyway, but what's going on with Mitch McConnell has asked Texas Senator Cornyn to join discussions on gun legislation. So he's not. Well, okay, he's a senator. So Mitch McConnell wanting to talk to. The main thing he wants to talk to him about is how do we keep your seat? Discussions on McConnell. He wants to come up with a game plan on how they're going to respond to this and future mass shootings of children. But also, McConnell is concerned about possibility of a backlash where his Texas senators might lose their seats in some way, shape, or form. Oh, did the American Pie singer cancel? Okay. I actually don't have information. Let me have a quick look here. Is Cornyn up for re-election? Cruz isn't, so I'm assuming Cornyn is. Exclusive. McConnell says he has directed Cornyn to engage with Democrats in a bipartisan solution to gun violence. He met earlier in the day with Cornyn and encouraged the senior Republican senator to begin discussions with Democrats, including Chris Murphy of Connecticut and Kyrsten Sinema, to see if they can find middle ground on legislation to respond. It is significant, though, that McConnell has decided to weigh in and is giving a green light to a bipartisan effort on a potential legislative response. I wouldn't hold my breath, but okay. He said Cornyn should be the one to negotiate. Oh, whatever they come up with. Okay. So what are they up to? Oh, yay. I have a card for a mass shooter. A young person who goes, yeah, great. Ten of Swords. Tower. Yeah, this is slightly bad situation. Just a little. Just tiny bit. 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups. 4 of Wands. You go to the Democrats and say, all right, what do you think we should do? Democrats are going to be like, okay, here. Isn't going to be like, gosh, let me think about it. Do you want copies? Do you want me to send copies to your office? Would you like them engraved? Would you like them written in crayon? What does it take? This is the bless. I'm trying really hard to not let this energy pull me down. And I'm praying for all of those children and all of those families. Republicans, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything. They have ideas. So is this going to actually lead to some... Oh, God. Divine Spirit, bless us all. All of our souls are very small pieces of the divine. So we don't have to beg or anything. We just ask, Divine Spirit, pour your energy down into the world. Pour your energy into the world through us. Pour your divine energy into every soul, every person, all of the earth in every way, for comfort, for kindness, for peace, for understanding, for empathy. Bless those who have passed over. Please help us. Okay. Bless. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. So what are McConnell and Cornyn? What are they? Is this actually going to lead to something? Well, we've decided that we're going to create a leaflet campaign. And that's it. 8 of Cups. They've walked away from the Republicans have walked away from every other one of these discussions. Kevin Brazil, fig leaf. Yeah. Knight of Swords. Ace of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. That is lobby money. That is lobby money right there. Fruits of labor. Ooh, sweet, sweet lobby money. Lobbyist money. 4 of Wands. Sitting pretty, please. I've been getting this. Nothing is going to change until these Republicans start to lose. The bigger the Republicans lose, the sooner we are going, these mass shootings are going to be cut dramatically. And until the Republicans start losing bigly, we're demanding something be done. Democrats are like, okay, let's do it. But sitting pretty, sweet, sweet lobbyist money, far right. Oh, they're on vacation. This is like LaPierre, who went on these amazing, spent all this money on himself and his wife. There's no gun control here. There's nothing here. Okay, that's infuriating. Okay, they're jerks. We need to vote. We need to vote. Okay, Electra Storm had a question. Okay, how much am I? Oh. Patty G's question. I wonder if it kind of goes with, I wonder if number 5 actually goes with number 2. Okay. Actually, I think number 5, then number 2. Okay. Sorry. Just gotta keep things a little tidy. At 14 minutes in, Patty G had a question. This energy is going to be a little gnarly, but we will get out of this and into other stuff. Will the officers in Uvalde, is that how it's pronounced? I'm trying to avoid the news. Face justice for what they did wrong? My limited understanding on this is there was the shooter was shooting for 10 minutes outside the school while people inside were begging the police for help. And then when the police arrived, the shooter was inside the school and the police wouldn't come in. They said, well, we might get shot. And then they barricaded the shooter in the room with, okay. barricaded in with victims, potential victims. Wow. Kevin says, yes, that's how it's pronounced here. Thank you. Have a great day, this rat. Okay. My ears hurt. Matter of fact, the pressure, it's just like pressure just on my ears just got really, really like bad out of the blue. It's people just screamed at. Just the most vile stuff. Okay, Jen Glenn, we don't know if he was barricaded or not. No clear answer there. Thank you. Appreciate that. But oh my gosh, my ears just got hot and it pressure, and they're going to get an earful. Let's put it that way. Kitty kisses. 19 officers were outside the room, waited an hour to go inside. Yeah, let's hang around. Three of Cups. Justice. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Trial, trial, trial. Nine of Cups. Yes. Big trial. Big trials. The story, the evidence, the worry. Big trial. And we will be here. It's like, good, finally. There'll be some justice here somewhere. Since we can't do anything about the NRA and the gun. It isn't even gun control. It's, I don't know, automatic weapon control. Could we have automatic weapon control? Just a thought. Grandma Rose said all they had were sidearms. They were waiting for the rifles and body armor. Gary Foster says they were waiting for a key rather than busting into the door. I'm getting big hearings. Grieving parents. Four of Wands. Kitty Kisses says it's protocol for them to go in. Is that true? Yeah, I haven't heard that. Because I haven't heard a lot. Knight of Cups. I mean, I understand to some extent we'll need to negotiate, but this person has already opened fire on. Okay. Knight of Cups, World, King of Cups, King of Wands, Eight of Cups. If the state doesn't do something about it, Biden will try to do something federally, get the federal authorities involved. He's furious. He is beyond upset. He is beyond furious. And these are these far-right guys just, ha, ha, ha. There's evidence at trial. There's big trials. It's big trials. That's what I'm getting. A lot of tears. And I can't stay in this energy. I'm sorry. That's all I'm going to get on this because I can't stay in this energy. Okay. Jennifer Johnson, apparently, you guys were telling me yesterday, I mean, you were just saying it here, that there were reports that the police got their own kids out but left others. This morning I was told that isn't true, like I said. But let's just put some, let's have some grains of salt on that one, and we'll move on. Electra Storm says Biden will get involved because the state won't do a thing. Judith Juliet says Abbott and the others have been covering up their timeline and protecting each other's butts. Kevin Brazil is saying breathe, clear, ground hugs. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Kitty kisses guns over babies. That's the Republicans. Pamela is saying, send a new bright healing light and comfort. Pick up your sage. Okay. Tuck it in my collar. Sometimes I put it in my hair. My hair's up. Alan, vote them out. Jennifer Johnson, vote, vote, vote. Yes. Okay. 21. Sounds silly, but this actually does feel a little bit better. 21:30. Boo Boo isn't in here. He's sleeping in the other room. So 21:30. Well, that's actually a question here from Electra Storm. Will the FBI step in to investigate the shooting in Texas, since the cops down there are Keystone cops and lying their rear ends off? All right, I'm just going to do three cards. Will the FBI step in? I think it's a yes, but Ken Lloyd said, I worked in New Jersey schools for 25 years. The principals, janitors, and God knows who else has master keys that will unlock any door. These police are trying to gaslight America. Judith Juliet, vote for your life and vote for the lives in your family. Gary Foster says the FBI was present there. Really? Yeah, that feels like Texas. 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Devil. This is the sort of truth coming up against corruption. And there's this is, for whatever reason, this is that those police, that precinct, that whatever it is, they should absolutely not be, they cannot, for some reason, they can't investigate themselves, or I don't know, but this is the sort of truth. So I would say FBI, very likely. Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. Abbott himself, the cruel King Abbott of Texas, 2330. Abbott decided to skip the NRA conversation in person and is only attending virtually. Is he finally feeling backlash? Abbott. If there is I do not wish ill on anyone. I'm not saying anything should happen to him. I'm just saying, if I had to point out another human being who is not necessarily our most excellent use of oxygen in this world, not that should change. I'm not saying that, but I'd say yeah. Yeah. Abbott. Backlash isn't going to hit him that hard. I mean, he's still a politician, but Kevin, I like that new mantra. Vote blue no matter who in 22 to thwart the MAGA coup. I like it. Let's do that. Queen of Wands. Oh, it's the whole group of them. It's Abbott, everybody around him. If you think they're going to give up all that lobby money, Knight of Swords, and the support of their far right, the far right of their party right now, Empress. I mean, in the past, there are certain Republicans who have stood up and done some good, but right now in this climate with cruel King Abbott, Knight of Swords, Empress, Tower, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. There are parents all over, and certainly all over Texas right now, who are terrified to send their kids to school. Yeah. He's getting an earful. Not in the same way that those police officers are. But he's they're terrified parents. Do something, and they're terrified to send their kids to school. They're just waiting for a copycat. Thoughts and prayers. Angie's dad. No. No. We don't actually condone violence here. No. We don't want, and also maybe just the way it was the way I was raised, that there are just certain things you don't make fun of. And so sorry, but thank you. There were two things in that comment that I'd rather it wasn't on the channel. Sorry. Okay, 2730. Newt, why am I still allowed to speak publicly? Gingrich. 2745. 2745. He went on Fox this morning. Could the sentence get any worse? And toss the idea back around that teachers should be trained in gun safety and accuracy and armed. Will the right finally let this idea go? Okay. I believe in self-defense. I have made this perfectly clear many a time. If you are being attacked, you have every right to defend yourself. And if someone breaks into your house or something like that, sorry, buddy. I'm not waiting to find out what kind of damage you can do. Oh, maybe he won't kill me. Wait, let me wait and find out. No. Oh, nay. Self-defense, whole different topic. However, I am not going to spend the rest of my life walking around in flipping body armor just so somebody else has the right to carry a weapon of war. After the teachers who are teachers who don't want guns in schools, oh yeah, we're going to arm them. Okay, right. And what about troubled kids in the school? Having easier access to guns, but even beyond that, this is not a slippery slope argument. This is logic. So what's next? What's next? We're just all going to walk around. You think you don't like masks, or we're all going to have to walk around in body armor? That's where you're going with this. No. Miss Cat M, thank you. Hugs and ear scratches to Sir Pumpkin and Boo Boos and Kitty. Thank you. I appreciate that. GM Dave, not a fan of open carry. There should be no open carry. There shouldn't. Don Hannon says Ohio's about to allow guns without a permit. So will the right, and I'm getting this again, it is until these blankety blanks start losing elections, and I mean like electorally, metaphorically buried, they're not going to change. No, they're not going to change. The money's too good. They've radicalized their own constituents by promoting the more radical side. Devil, yeah, no, not playing this game of yours. 7 of Pentacles so you can make money. No, Magician. 8 of Swords. Hermit. Letter of the alphabet, that noise. No. I'm not wearing a burqa. I'm not wearing body armor. I'm not open carrying a gun. No. And they're about to bring because of these same jerks, they're about to bring down other stuff that's going to make women's lives so much more dangerous. Make America wildly more dangerous for women. Gosh, maybe you should, those who vote Republican, maybe you should have a little think. Have a little sit down. We'll go for a walk up in the mountains and think about whether you want to survive so they could get their money. I am furious. Okay, is that the last question on this? Oh, no, there's one more. Okay, 33. Okay. One more on this topic. 33. GOP lawmakers are lamenting feeling bullied as Twitter users come for them with proof of the funds they've received from the NRA. Sarah, she added that question and added in, bless their hearts. Kevin, I'm afraid I don't know what that means. Queen of Cups. Parents, people who like people. Knight of Wands. The far right knight. Fighting for their rights. Oh, look, it's the Sun card. And the refusal to listen to decency. This is just, nope. Their base is shrinking. They're afraid they're going to lose soon to Democrats and not be able to get power back. And rather than isolate or try to find a middle ground or try to peel off some Democratic voters, nope, we're all in with the gun-toting white supremacists, people who don't care about your daughter's ectopic pregnancy. Done with that topic for today. Whew. Kitty. Where's the kitty? No, seriously, where are you? Are you down here? Are you hiding under the bookshelf? Hang on, guys. No. All right. I have no kitty. I have no kitty. All right. Guess it's just me. And you. That's good. But I have no kitty. Okay. Oh, yoy. All right. 3630. Okay, so we're moving on to this sentence. I'm having trouble with this sentence. I'm going to read it as it is, and we'll probably have to rearrange it. It's fun that the president reportedly agreed that a mob should kill the vice president is only a minor news story, while Slate's headline is rather tongue-in-cheek. Okay, recent testimony corroborates that Trump was very much on board with Pence meeting serious bodily harm on the day. Did he mean it? Why aren't we talking about this more? Oh, Judy, I'll share my kitty. Oh, and his name's Chase. He's sending warm fuzzies. Oh, good kitty, Chase. Oh, good kitty. I know, Linda. Oh, snap, no boo-boos and kitty. I know. Did he mean it? Like, if they had actually gotten hold of Pence and it was being televised, that malignant narcissist, walking embodiment of all 7 deadly sins, would he actually have been everybody would have been screaming at him to do something, but okay. Card for the reading's a hangman. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Appreciate that. Chad. Yeah, that was Chad. Hangman. Page of Wands. King of Wands. Lovers. He wasn't loyal enough. Yeah, Kathy Rollins. Fool. Queen of Cups. 8 of... Okay. What this feels like is he had all kinds of nasty fantasies. And if you think it's bad what he was thinking about Mike Pence, just imagine what he was thinking about the women, the powerful women in Congress who went against him. It's just as bad as you think it could get. Well and true. Tara just tells it like it is. Exactly. And Hemp Lily says, bless us all who have hearts and souls. I still like people in general. I think most people are just trying to get through their day, and I think they're decent. The majority, the vast majority. But for the ones who aren't, wow. So why aren't people talking about this? This is going to just another story. Oh well. I guess because we don't have it on tape. Hermit. Crickets. Nah. Oh, I was joking. He went up. This human being went up in front of it went into the press room in front of the entire country and said, wow, bleach will kill a virus. Okay, so then we should get UV light and bleach inside the body. It's not a man who's never cleaned anything in his life. And then when people were like, you're insane. Don't do that. That will kill people. Have you lost your mind? He was like, I was joking. That's this. He'd just say that here too. I was joking. He'd say, I didn't say it. And then he showed tape and say, I was joking. Well, he was giddy. He was just watching the whole disaster. He was giddy. Why aren't we talking about this? Why isn't this, are you kidding me? And the person who heard this, who then went and told colleagues, was Mark Meadows. Evidence. Lots of different people saying, yeah, we heard Mark Meadows say that's what Trump had just said. Star, Chariot. Oh, we will talk about it. January 6th Select Committee hearings. That makes me happy. Please come for every one of these seditious, traitorous, dangerous blankety blanks. I would be most grateful. Okay, thanks. Do you need coffee? I would be happy. Whatever I have in my savings, just here. Do you need coffee, pastries, a ride home? Whatever you need. Just do something about this. Lisa Grimm says it turns out Meadows burnt evidence too. Is that a rumor, or is that like from a do you have a link to a reputable news source on that? I'd love to see it, please. Polly Wanda says we pinned our hopes on Avenatti, PP tapes, Mueller, impeachments. Are we in for another disappointment? Every time, even the other day, I read on, will we be disappointed in the January 6 hearings? And I got that full spread of major arcana. It was like, I don't think so. Espacio Rising says it was reported. It was in the fireplace. It was a Politico article today. We've heard it all before. We've heard this before. This is not a shock. Tabakel, yes. If any of us burned evidence, they'd reopen Alcatraz. On the nose. Yes. Yes. Okay. Meadows. Spell it correctly. Meadows earned evidence. One day ago, Mark Meadows reportedly used a White House fireplace. Okay, let me share this with you. I did not know this. I don't know how I missed it, but there's no bottom with these people. I'm amazed. It's like, wow. They just keep going lower and lower and lower. I thought it was like, I thought Scorpios, I thought, our kind of thing was whole deep sea, under the pressure. We just, this is a whole, oh my gosh. Mark Meadows reportedly used a White House fireplace to burn documents. When taking stock of the Trump White House's worst qualities, it's easy to point out to the former president's team of corruption. And then there's the issue of document retention. New York Times reported on January 6th committee obtaining evidence about Mark Meadows putting his West Wing fireplace to use. The committee has gathered testimony that Mr. Meadows used a fireplace in his office to burn documents, according to two people briefed on the panel's questions. The committee has asked witnesses about how Mr. Meadows handled documents and records after the election. This reporting has not been independently verified. Washington Post also reported some of the witnesses who've spoken to the bipartisan select panel said Meadows used his fireplace to burn documents. And the Republican obviously wasn't the only one destroying materials in the White House. $48. This just moved up to this just hit this is now on the today's hit parade. 48 minutes in. Meadows burned documents. Okay, question. In a lot of the places I've lived, not all, but in a number of the places I've lived, certainly in really old buildings, when I've been in really old buildings, a lot of the fireplaces have actually been closed up. Certainly if it's an office. So why does the fireplace in the chief of staff's office work in the 21st century? Open flames. Is it maybe it's to, if the place is invaded and you want to get rid of sensitive material? Kevin is saying historical ambiance. Fire. President in the building. Old building. I mean, I know they redid it they redid the interior of it X many decades ago, but still, old building. Working fireplace? Really? M. Kelpie, how many fireplaces are there in the White House? And those offices are tiny. So how much? The offices are tiny because they're trying to cram so many of them in the West Wing over those 2 floors. Smoke? CM says all of the fireplaces in the White House work. Electric Storm says, I thought the only fireplace that worked was in the president's sleeping quarters upstairs. Oh, I understand the fireplaces used to work. Totally down with that. But King of Wands. King of Fire. Also king of chewing up paper and spitting it down the toilet. Moon. Emperor. Yes. Entertainment only. What do I know? But the cards are saying, did Meadows do this? Yes. Ding, 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 ding. He knew he was not supposed to be doing it. But for the emperor, to protect the emperor and his own rear end. Especially rising White House, 132 rooms, 35 bathrooms, 6 levels, 28 fireplaces, and 3 elevators. Thank you. Stephanie Martin says, besides a person could come down the chimney, security risk. I mean, look at Santa Claus. Well, even if it's not large enough for a person to come down, little tiny drones, cameras. But the cards are saying, did he do it? Oh, heck yeah, he did it. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Will he get into trouble for this? Polly Wanda, the fireplace, the fireworks ate my homework, or fireplace ate my homework. Wow. 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 And he feels completely justified to have done it. That was your decision, and there's so much that these two did together, and the other people around Trump. It's not just those two, but there are so many decisions they made that our jaws are going to be on the floor. Be kind. What is a DPS? Please let me know. I keep trying to decide whether or not, because we're gonna be watching the hearings together, or I'll be here live. You're welcome. I would love if you joined me, but I will be going live for each and every one of these hearings. This is January 6th Select Committee hearings, and there's this part of me that's trying to debate if I should make popcorn or not. Because on the one hand, it's kind of a joyous thing to potentially watch some people finally be brought out into the open as how vile they really are. On the other hand, I'm going to be so disgusted, and it's not a joyous occasion. But then back on the other hand, carbs are comforting. So I think I will do popcorn just because carbs are comforting. Yeah, I'm a big carb person. People who say, oh, I don't like bread. Oh, I don't like chocolate. Oh, I don't like desserts. More for me. Yes, Al, have the antacids close by. Yeah. Spassi Rising says, popcorn can be used to celebrate or just a semi-healthy way to deal with disappointment. Department of Public Safety? Is that DPS? So Be Kind was saying, just breaking, the Texas Department of Public Safety blames a teacher for what happened to the students. Okay. 5530. Jeanette had a question. 5530. Do all of these idiots, Meadows, etc., realize that if the documents they're busy burning were created on White House computers, that they're backed up? Oh, Jeanette, I could hug you. Oh, that's classic. Oh, that's classic. Oh my gosh. Will modern technology foil their stupid plans? Boy, I better burn these documents and the carbon paper. The carbon paper and the copies too. It's good because typing paper is so flammable. Go up quickly. That and the carbons. What century do you think we're in? Oh my gosh. That's funny. Stephanie forgot there was a backup. Of course, there could have been handwritten notes and such. Yeah, and Trump and what have you. But is some of this going to be foiled by, wow, you guys are old. And I don't mean old in the sense of you're up in age. I mean like, wow, somebody didn't evolve past a certain age, did they? The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, it's going to be kind of hit and miss. Empress. Hierophant. Judgment. Page of Swords. Magician. Oh. All but one major arcana. Stuff that's going to come up at the January 6th Select Committee. That's the only thing here that isn't major arcana. Their fortunes will change. This is America seeing the government and during the committee passing judgment over this little bully, this little pipsqueak bully who thinks he's all that. What comes up must come down. They have a lot. Lisa Graham says, I say chocolate chip ice cream is very comforting. Oh, yeah. My favorite ice cream is Ben & Jerry's Americone Dream, non-dairy. I always liked the cones. The waffle cones are nice, but even just the regular cones. Carbs. Okay. 5930. Oh, Dave B. I was looking forward to this question. Will the January 6th Select Committee hearings lead to FBI raids on House or Senate members? Yes, please. Oh, please. FBI raids on sitting members of Congress. Oh, it's Sherry's birthday. Happy birthday, Sherry. Oh, it's not till next Friday, June 3rd. Okay. Gemini. FBI raids on the homes of sitting members of Congress. Oh, there may be something going on even without the January 6th Select Committee, because they got a lot of the DOJ already got a lot of information from the January 6th Select Committee. And then there's something else they did recently. What was it? I saw the headline, but I don't remember what it was. Oh boy. Knight of Cups. That's Biden's DOJ, which includes the FBI. 5 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. 10 of Swords. 5 of Swords. This is a tussle. This is a ground level tussle. But it's almost like they're fighting against each other because of who's closing in. Maybe we won't have, maybe there won't be any raids on the houses of sitting members of Congress. Let's see. Hanged Man. King of Pentacles. 2 of Cups. World. There are some lawmakers who specifically go talk to law enforcement because they don't want their houses raided. Yeah. They actively go, let's talk. We'll just end this. We'll just take this path here. We'll just forget that other path. That's what I'm getting. Hanged Man. Okay, I'm caught. Just everybody calm down. We do not need this to be plastered all over the news. Okay. All right. I've got 4 more questions, and they're different, but they're doozies. We're almost 4 more. 4 more. And the first question, this is actually the first question posted this morning. It's by Hey Funny. I like that name, but I'm trying to figure out, is like, hey, funny? Or is it, hey, funny? Or is it, hey, funny? Or like, hey, funny? Like, hey, penny? Which is actually a half penny, but hey, funny at 103.30. I noticed lately Fox News has ramped up its ads, even appears in news feeds like never before. The propaganda machine is amped up. Do they realize they're in big trouble? All right, Fox News. Faux news. Liar, liar, pants on fire, and friends. Fox was shorter. Tonight on Liar, Liar, Pants on Fire News. So, where are you? So, you're in trouble? Think you're in trouble? Think Republicans are in trouble? Ace of Pentacles. Money, money, money. World. 10 of Swords. Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups. 4 of Swords. I don't know that they're doing anything that much different. Hal Sparks came up with a hashtag which can be very useful when dealing with some of these far-right people. And it was hashtag okay doomer. I think there's something to that. It's the end of the world. They're coming. They're going to murder you in your beds. They're coming across the open borders. They're coming to tell you what to do with your body, and we're just going to ignore the fact that we're totally projecting, and they're going to take away our ability to do everything, and you know. And now a word from our sponsors. I'm not getting much different. Okay, doomer. Yeah. All right. 107. Hang on a second. We type this in. Okay, semicolon will not work. There we go. All right. Interesting question. Has democracy ever really worked? Or is it an ideal we can only aspire to? Well, of course, it's going to be how you define democracy. But has democracy ever really worked? We have a republic if we can keep it. You have a republic if you can keep it. Page of Wands. One little person. One little slip of paper. One little message. Four of Wands. Queen of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Yes, it has worked. It's messy. It is so it's prone to corruption the way that roses are prone to aphids. It's just gonna happen. So what are you gonna do about it? But yes, it does work. And it does give voice, a reasonable voice to the majority of people. It's a good thing. I'm into yes, sometimes better than others. Yeah. Is it only an ideal we can aspire to? Well, we aspire to it. The dynasties, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. The money'd still find ways to make things work in their favor. Yeah. Hespecia rising. What are the alternatives? Ding. Yeah. But we keep fighting the good fight. Will we keep our democracy? Or even perhaps even make it better against the rancor? We will be able to keep our democracy if there is justice. As Glenn Kirshner says, justice matters. It's true. Democracy can only survive if the laws are enforced. If laws are in place, if laws are enforced. Four of Wands. Laws agreed to by the majority of people. King of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Yeah. We're worried. but we're still hanging in there. They don't, this isn't like this and then we're defeated. No, this is in the background and we're just like, ugh. But here we are. Okay. Al Menzi says, aspire for the United Federation of Planets. I am a fellow Star Trek nerd. That is why I like Star Trek better than Star Wars. I mean, I love both of them. I love sci-fi. Any kind. Just about. But it's the possibility. It's the idea of us working together. Whereas Star Wars is just the Wild West with laser blasters and aliens. Whereas Star Trek, it's aspirational, I think. Okay. This is going to be a little bit crazy making, but we'll get through it. The next two questions are really crazy making, but we're in this together. There are good days ahead. We are going to all go out and vote, right? And a lot of people are going to vote. All right. So at 112, the 12th question at 112. Life-saving drug prescriptions are not being filled in Texas for lupus, cancer, autoimmune diseases, severe stomach ulcers. Prescriptions not being filled in Texas. If you have lupus, if you have cancer, if you have an autoimmune disease or severe stomach ulcer. Why? Because one of the side effects is that all of those drugs could induce contractions. Pharmacies are afraid of legal repercussions. Is this the insane stuff going to keep? Yeah. Spacey Rising says, call me crazy, but I love me a young William Shatner in that ridiculous outfit. Rock on. Alan, what is it with Texas? I don't know. I lived there and I didn't get it. Oh, so, judgment. Dun, dun, dun. From on high, from cruel King Abbott. He has deemed this good. So awful. Jeanette says the insurance companies are going to love overturning Roe v. Wade. Their costs are going to skyrocket. Dynasty. Republican dynasty. Working. And, we're kitty. Queen of Cups. Thieves. That is Queen of Cups. That's medical. These are medical personnel who can't do their jobs. Any of you who are living in Texas, I'm not saying Illinois is perfect. I'm not saying Chicago is perfect. But I like it. It's beautiful. Nice people. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Vote. You should vote. You should vote. You should vote. 10 of Cups. Queen of Cups. No, you cannot save that woman's life. No, you cannot. We're refusing You want to, you already have kids and you want to survive this pregnancy? Nah. Tough. And lastly, have a great day, Linda. Okay. All right, we're going to do one, and then we're going to do something nice. We're going to do a nice question. Like, what's a nice thing we can look forward to? That's going to be the last question today, because this next question at 1:16, if your toast wasn't already burnt, that burns my toast. The Southern Baptist Church, have you heard about this? The Southern Baptist Church released a database list they've been sitting on for over 10 years. Southern Baptist Church. Database they've been sitting on for 10 years of secret abusers. Will prosecutions be forthcoming? Four of Pentacles. Oh, this list? Oh, gosh. I didn't think we had that. Oh, goodness, what a list. Justice. Knight of Wands. Four of Wands. Should there be justice? Absolutely. Will there be justice? They look statutes of limitations. Legally fighting back and winning. Okay, I'm done. Let's read on. What good thing do we have to look forward to? Good thing. Good thing do we have to look forward to? One. I was looking at the wrong thing. 1:18. What good thing do we have to look forward to? UI description is too long. All right, let me get rid of this. Okay. Oh, save. What good thing do we have to look forward to? Good. High energy, high vibration, good stuff. What good stuff? What good thing do we have to look forward to? Something wonderful, something high vibration. Something maybe reinforces our, or reaffirms our faith in humanity. I don't know, anything, just something really positive we have to look forward to. Thank you, Marby. Thank you. What positive thing do we have to look forward to? Temperance. Quiet. Make government boring again. Queen of Cups. Four of Wands. Eight of Wands. Six of Swords. Page of Wands. What this actually is the really nice thing is that there are people who are going to go to prison. that this is going to end. This far-right MAGA thing, Donald Trump himself, it's going to end. It will be in the history books. It will be a message in a history book. I mean, there are other things, we'll have climate change we'll be fighting. We'll have other things we'll be fighting, which is good. But these jerks, I won't be in the history books. Fine. But at least I won't be in the history books for being heinous. They are not forever. All right. Yes, Eileen, wishing everyone an uneventful rest of the day. Exactly. And thank you so much for being here. It's good to kind of give a little catharsis. And now we can take a deep breath. Hold for a second. Exhale. Slowly. Okay, and now we can get on with our days. All right, because there are good days ahead. I know it seems some days like there aren't, but there are. All right, it's just digging up that muck, and we're just having to look at it so we can cart it away. And our votes can cart it away. So hang in there. It is 1:26 p.m. here in Chicago. At 4 p.m. in Chicago time, I'll be over on the Book Art Media channel and here on YouTube to do creative sprints. You are always welcome. And other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow at noon Central Time in the U.S. to take your 12 questions and to read on your 12 questions. Just put them in the chat ahead of time. And tomorrow evening is our monthly tarot social. So from 8 to 10 p.m. tomorrow evening. All right. Hang in there. You're not alone. We're in this together. There are good days ahead. All right. Take care.